guy's in my chicken hole. Hello, 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 beautiful people. We're back. We're back. It's time for a new adventure. Let's go on a new adventure. Today, I think we're going to be working on the outside of this build. And we might even get started on a little storage / barn so we can put the horse that we have up in a hole over there, give him a home, and maybe get some sheep and some cows going. And that way we have a little bit of a place to store our stuff. We'll get some of that done, knock it out. And if we have time, I also, as you can probably see here, I want to create a little backyard that goes down to this spot down here. Maybe terraform it. I think I want to bring it up to the level that, I don't know, we're either going to bring it up to this level or bring it all down to that level and create a little boathouse, a little dock so that we have a good way to move around in this world. We got a lot of infrastructure to get caught up on. And once we get that infrastructure caught up, we can move on to the next parts of this world. So we went on a little bit of a mining trip and we got ourselves 2 zombie spawners. They're very close together, but I'm not sure if they're close enough. But they're just down in, can you see from here? They're down in that little cave over there. But while we were gone, we did get ourselves some diamonds. We have enough to make an enchanting table now. Almost enough emeralds for that mending book because I want to put that on our pickaxe first and foremost, whatever we enchant it with. And obviously up to 20 levels now. But yeah, we got a little bit of stuff. We still don't have very much, but enough to last. We're getting there. We have the technology. We just need to build it. Beep the bow. Cows and sheeps. Sheepies. Plurality. Okay, everybody. The next thing that's going to happen is we're going to be building and destroying and landscaping and terraforming. So let's get down to it. Funky jam mode. Okay, the changes have been made. You can see down here we got a lot of space now to build our barn and storage area that has a little bit of an outline. It's not going to be a huge building, but we're going to get something going over there, and there will be a place for our horses, a place for our storage. Probably not a place for that pink dude, but we don't need him. We got some cows and some sheepies and a hole over there, as you probably saw earlier. But look at all the changes we've done. Look at how good this hill looks now. It's all like terraformed back, smoothed out, not as many sharp edges. We got a beautiful field that I want to keep extending over into that little crook over there if we don't want to put a building over there. And then I wasn't able to put it in the time lapse, but we got this area sorted out too a little bit. The enchantment table's over there just temporarily. We'll get a nice building built for it, but we got a little pathway down to where we can build a boathouse, and then we can get something going for the river. So the next step is for us to build this barn and kind of get it all sorted out. All right, I don't know if you guys spotted it during the time lapse. It was probably pretty quick there. Actually, this guy's pretty healthy. But we had some visitors, not once, but twice did we get pillager, what are they called? Scout parties. And it looks like this guy took the majority of the beating. And we actually, unfortunately, lost our mending villager. But as soon as he died, somebody else came and took his place because the lectern no longer had someone. And what did he get? Hey, come back. Come, you motherfricker. Get back here. Well, what I was gonna say is he's got mending too. He's got mending. So we lost our mending guy. We were sad for a day. And then he came back with mending again, and this time it was 14 emeralds cheaper. So we're okay with that. And instead of quick charge as his second enchantment, he has flame, which is better. Still not great, but it's better. Isn't it just so much more peaceful now running through? Like, look at this. That's so nice in the evening light. That's what you need. All right, we're gonna get started on this when the new day starts. So when I wake up, you guys will probably see a new building here. Okay, I hope we're getting a little bit of an image of what is happening here. We got the front built up, and this is kind of the gist of it. Just gonna keep working, filling the sides and filling this back wall, because if you come around, it's like a set of a Western movie. Nothing behind it. So I'll be back with you guys when I got it all finished up, but I wanted to give you a little sneak peek, a little glimpse of where we're at right now. And I think it's looking pretty good. I think we got ourselves a little bit of a ranch style home. It goes with our house pretty well. You know, barns are always bigger than the house, so hopefully it's a good barn. All right, I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Bye. All right, I think we are all finished up with the barn. And here is the big reveal. Ta-da. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Pretty happy with it. Got the interior finished. Now all that's left to do is, actually we got to make the path in here, but all that's left to do is get the animals in here and start actually getting stuff to fill these chests. My inventory is a complete mess, and this is all the iron we have in the world. So that is definitely going to be a big priority going forward. We need to get this sorted out, and just to make it kind of permanent, I think next episode is going to be a big iron farm, big iron farm day. Gonna get that sorted out so we never have to worry about this again. I mean, we got everything we need to make one just right over there. We just got to grab 2 of those goons. But yeah, I mean, this is our barn. We got a lot of storage everywhere you look. We can fit plenty of cows on one side and sheep on the other in the interim. Eventually, we want to get a sheep farm color coded and everything, and we'll get that down the road. And then we can tie up our horses right outside. We only have one right now. And then if you go up here, up on the second story is going to be the majority of our storage. We got, I think, like 10 chests on both sides, 12 chests, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, yeah, 12. So we got 24 chests up here, chests and barrels, and then another probably 9 down there, 9 or 10. So we got plenty of storage that we're going to be working with in the future going forward. And now we just got to get all the stuff to fill it up. But this was a ton of fun to make. I think it works really well with our house, and it fills this spot in the valley really perfectly as the sun is setting on a beautiful day here in this world. I love some feedback from anybody. Just let me know what you think. It's obviously a very starter style. Lots of wood, lots of deep slate because that's easy to get nowadays, and it's just a beautiful block to build with. But yeah, I mean, please down in the comments, let me know what you think of the barn. And now let's get down to getting these animals in there and making it actually function. Huh? How do we like that idea? All right, we got the animals in the barn. And as you can see, we've been working on the path a little bit. Just some quick stair steps so that we can get up quicker and easier. Nothing too fancy. This will be a work in progress, probably continually, just to make sure that it stays up to date with the surrounding area as we get more blocks. But yeah, so we got the horses out here for right now. They will not stay here. They will eventually be taking over the sheep pen, I think is probably going to be the idea. Cows will stay over here. Excuse me. Stop. Go back in your hole, please. Get out of here. I don't think they can actually get out because this block right here. But he might be stuck, so if he... Can you back up? Ahem. Like I was saying. Yeah, the sheep are probably going to get their own pen. Hopefully they'll be color coordinated and we'll get a wool farm going. And the horses can take over this spot. But yeah, we just brought in a little bit of a detailed path in here, looking like it's been trampled, and kind of fades out to nothing on the other ends in case we want to keep building this direction eventually, maybe over here. But yeah, I am very happy with how this turned out. I mean, given what we got, I mean, this is episode 3. It's made with what, oak, spruce, and deep slate, with the exception of a couple campfires. I think with using 3 blocks, a very small color palette, we were able to make sure there's a lot of depth. It doesn't get very flat on here. This is a great build to kick off your world with, and just get the juices flowing, make you feel confident. And it fits in really well with the aesthetic of our house. But yeah, I mean, I feel like for the beginning of a world, I am so satisfied with this, and any feedback I would love to hear, because I'm just gonna keep going. I mean, we're trying to make videos pump out hopefully once a week, and in the future that would be awesome to increase if we find the time. But um, as we get more materials and as we, just gather ourselves, this stuff is gonna phase out, and we're gonna start building just insane things, hopefully, because it's Minecraft and you can do whatever you want in this game. The sky is the literal limit, and you can do and build and create whatever you can come up with, as long as you have the materials, which is what makes survival so interesting, is just being like, okay, I have an idea. How can I make this happen? You got to go and search for it all and like dig it all up. So, yeah, maybe one day we'll have a whole new area, but a year from now, and then come back, and this will just be like a museum of like, wow, this is how we started. But I did want to get one more thing done, before today's episode is over, and that is to build another portal. Um, I have found a location. I'm gonna put it up, and I'll meet you guys over there, in the morning because the sun's going down, and we will go and check out our nether spawn, and then we'll probably wrap things up for today. All right, see you in a second. All right, we are heading up over on this hill. I do already have it built because this is actually the second time that I'm recording this outro. Yeah, I changed my hotkey for recording, and I guess it doesn't apply until you close the window and open it back up. So I started using that button and recorded probably like 5-minute outro, everything I just told you down here and what's about to happen. And yeah, I just decided that it didn't want to exist. So I had to restart the game and give it another try. But this is where we're putting the portal. It's I like it being in the side of the mountain. Obviously, this is not how it's going to stay, but I wanted to get a look at where our spawn is going to be in this dimension. And we will build this hill around it and probably take down this hill a little bit so that you can see it from our house. But we didn't want to hear those portal noises all the time, but we wanted it nearby. So eventually we will have a way across this valley. We won't have to go up and around every time. And it's just adding on to the fact that the village is over here, our house is down there, and we got to take over this hill. We got to take it over. So this is the beginning of that. But let's hop in and see where we end up. All right. We are not in a basalt delta, which is nice, but we are clearly right next to one. Looks like we're just in classic, like teetering on the edge of being inside of a basalt delta, but looks like we're just in a classic nether biome over here. We are in a weird ravine, so we'll have to dig ourselves out somewhere. But that is a adventure for another day. So I think we're just gonna hop back out of here and say goodbye. All right, y'all, that is going to do it for this week's episode. We got a ton of stuff done. We smoothed out this hill, terraformed it back, got some crop fields going, added some color and some beauty, some life to this valley, along with our barn that I think just fits so perfectly, as I said before. And this world's just going to keep growing, and I hope you will come along on the journey with me as it grows. So if you did like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying to put up episodes once a week, like I said, but this is a new experience for me, and I will do my best. Hope I can get to more than once a week, or even just like split off. Maybe we don't do a Let's Play every time. Maybe we do a tutorial once in a while. But give me some feedback. Let me know what you guys are liking about the series and what needs to be fixed. So other than that, I think that's going to do it for us today. And goodbye.